Yo, what's up, everybody? This is your boy Food Junkie coming at you with a little cooking demo video. Of course, you don't like to do these things on the weekends or when I have some time to do them. It just keeps, me busy and preoccupied and not involved in the mess and the BS that goes on these YouTube streets. So yeah, I like to give y'all something a little different to look at, something a little different to engage in. You know what I'm saying? We're going to candy some nuts. We're going to candy some pistachios. I have right here. I have shucked and shelled some pistachios. That's what I've done. I done shucked and shelled some pistachios, you guys. I shelled them, which means I took out the shell. Shucked them, I took off all as much of the excess as possible on the pistachios. I took as much off of the excess as possible with the pistachios. Right now, I am going to melt 2 tablespoons of real butter. You can see. I'm just going to candy these. I'm going to cook a beef carpaccio, not beef, a beet carpaccio tonight. The beets are roasting in the oven. Um, if you guys know what a beef carpaccio is, a beet carpaccio is the same idea, kind of like a beet and goat cheese salad, but done in a carpaccio style. Basically, it's going to be, the beets are going to be roasted very thinly and actually sliced, roasted, and then sliced. It's going to be cool and it's going to be sliced very thinly. Y'all see the fat coming up on this butter. That's why you want to use real butter. You don't want to use fake butter, and because the fat in it gives like that toasted nut flavor anyway. It's about a cup or so of pistachios that are then shucked and shelled. You want to roast these a little bit on about a medium-low heat. You can see, you know, you want to roast these so it's going to have a little buttery flavor to it. Then we're going to almost like make a brittle almost with it, but we're not going to, it's not going to be quite a brittle. Be just roasted, you know what I'm saying? Toasted, candied, I should say. You want to put some heat on it. It releases the flavor of the pistachio and also with the butter, which is really nice. You want to do that on a low heat. And you want to, like I said, not low heat, a medium high heat. And you just want to do that. The smell of this, it smells so good already because the when you cook butter, real butter, it has that nutty, um, those nutty notes comes out because of the fat. When the fat starts to burn, it gives you that nutty flavor to the butter and brings up that nutty smell to it. What we have also is my dry mixture right here. This dry mixture is smoked paprika, cinnamon, allspice, nutmeg, pepper, and granulated sugar. That's what's gonna give you that candy aspect to it. And we have a sheet tray with some wax up on it. So I want this nice and candy in this done. We're gonna let it cool on that. So I'm gonna sprinkle this on top of the beet carpaccio. Once again, a beet carpaccio. If you heard of a beef carpaccio, same idea, same concept, but it's done with beets. So all you vegetarians out there, people who don't eat meat or y'all want to do the meat thing again, that's another way you can eat beets if you like beets, or a different way of trying beets, because it's gonna be really good. I'll show you a picture of it. I'm making my own vinaigrette. I'm making my own all the stuff. I'm making my own stuff with it, so it's gonna be really good. Now we're gonna sprinkle this in the pan. We're gonna use all of it. It's about a fourth of a cup of ingredients with that. It's gonna be spicy. It's going to be sweet. It's going to be savory. We want to cook this down to it's like almost like caramel. Caramel. You want to dissolve all the sugar, all the ingredients. You want to dissolve all that. You want to make sure that each nut is coated. It's not quite a brittle. It's more of a candy. You know what I'm saying? It's a candy. Brittle is when you make the sauce for it, then you actually let it sit. But this is a candy. We're going to candy this. Real simple, real easy. Be careful when you cooking sugar, because sugar tends to have a higher burn point. So which means that it can burn your epidermis really, really quickly, which is your skin, and it can go more than just through the top layer. Any hot sugar on you can actually burn 3, 4 layers of your skin. You see how this is turning kind of brown right here? So it's going to be slightly spicy, slightly sweet. It's about a 1/8 cup of sugar with sprinkles of, different things onto it. This is a candy. This is not a caramel. Now that's done, I'm going to turn that heat off. We're just going to spread this on the cookie sheet. Can y'all see? I'm trying to get this over so it's not burning or cooking on this eye that was just there. We're just gonna pour this on here. Then we're gonna spread it out. Put this down. Put that right there. And we're just going to spread this out. One layer of candy. See this come with the sugar and the butter binding. We're just going to spread this out and let this cool. You just want one even flat layer of this so it can cool faster and it can candy really nice. So all I gotta do is break it up. I don't have to, do a lot of chopping stuff. This is all I'm gonna need. This is more than enough actually for the carpaccio that I'm making. I'm just gonna let this cool, and basically that's it, y'all. We're gonna let this cool on the stove. Yeah, make sure. So y'all see it's already starting to candy, harden and get all gooey and crunchy and sweet and spicy. Y'all, let's taste one. See how it is. See how it is. Want to taste one, y'all? Let's taste one. Yeah, I like how that turned out. Your boy's not a one-trick pony, baby. Your boy is not a one-trick pony. Actually, y'all can see it. Y'all see that right there, right? I'm trying to make sure this is not too hot. I don't want to keep cooking it. I'm gonna do. I'm just trying to push this back a little bit so y'all can actually see me working with it. Turn this, push this back. Y'all can actually see me working with it. Push this back. So y'all can actually see working. See? There we go, right there. Y'all see that? Y'all see this starting to candy? Sticking together. Y'all see that? How it starts to stick together. So it's not quite a brittle because you're not using all the extra sugar and stuff like that. You just want the butter to kind of toast it up a little bit, and then you want it to stick with the spices and stuff like that. So you want to let that cool down. And it is what it is, y'all. It is what it is. This is pistachio, candy pistachios. And I can usually do this with cashews and almonds and pine nuts. So if you want like a mixed nut candy, you can do the same thing with that as well. See how it's hardening up? And make sure you coat all this with all this sticky, buttery candy. Let's put this light on right here so y'all can actually see a little bit more. Y'all see that? Is that better? Let's taste one, y'all. Let's taste one. Mm, 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 mm. Mm-hmm. Yeah. No, that's good. That candy's perfect. It's toasted. It's crunchy. It's gonna add a really nice dimension to the beets. Move it around because you don't want it. Like I said, you don't want it. You want it as small as possible and broken up as possible. Mm, 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 mm. There we go. Y'all see how it's getting harder, how to get um that coated. You know how like when you buy candy nuts at the fair or at the malls like that, how I get that toastedness and that crunch on it. Y'all hear it. Y'all see it. I'm trying to break it up with this spatula. Y'all see how it's happening. Y'all see the stomach candy right there. Just break that apart. You see how I'm doing that? Break that apart. Mm. It's gonna be nice and good. Something quick to get your minds off of it. I know y'all are really following the mess, but y'all come over here and you want, you know what I'm saying? You want something different. Yeah. That's that part. Now on to making the rest of the elements for this. Hope you guys enjoyed it. Didn't want much. Just want to show you guys, you know, how I make my candy nuts. And you can always, once this right here, take it off of here, and you can always add, sprinkle it once it's before it gets too dry when it's still sticky. If you have extra of that mixture of the sugar and the whatever, if you want it to be coated with that, you can always coat this with that. Just take it off the sheet tray, put it something by itself once it's, because it's all pretty much separated. Just coat it with the sugar mixture as well. Give it a little bit extra sweetness. I think it's sweet enough. The beets are sweet when they're roasted. It's gonna have goat cheese on it. It's gonna have a lemon caper vinaigrette. It's gonna be pretty good. I'm just saying, you guys, be diverse in what you do. I'm always am. Until next time, y'all, this is your boy Food Junkie. I love you guys. As always, not important that I love you. It's more important that you love yourself, love someone else, yourself, and definitely respect someone else. I'll talk to you crazy kids later. Until next time, I'm out. Peace. Trying to get up out of here, y'all. Let me see. Here we go.